Bill Clinton making his way into the Capitol Rotunda, along with Hillary Clinton at his side. We have George Bush, along with his wife here. We've seen Barack Obama here walking in. Notably, his wife, Michelle, said she would not be in attendance today. No reason given as to why that will be the case, but that's what you're seeing here again. Former President Barack Obama.
Hey, my more brothers, back again, and this is going to be a continuation of my Michelle Obama video. This is going to be about the long, slow walk that Barack Obama had to endure down that rotunda. The clip at the beginning was Barack Obama at the inauguration walking by himself into the rotunda, and the sad look on his face and the slow pace that he was progressing at. Every step he took looked painful. Every step he took looked sad. You look at Bill and Hillary, you look at Laura and George Bush, they weren't necessarily happy, but Bill and George had smiles on their faces. Barack had that downward cast and had that look like it's a struggle just to go through the motions. And what Barack symbolizes in that brief second where he's walking down the aisle by himself, alone, symbolizes that long, slow walk alone away from what we call black women and maybe even the black community. Basically, this is something that Obsidian said, and this is something that Dr. T has said. It's not that you want to go through it, but you have no options because your woman, in a sense, has abandoned you. And there's nothing there for you. So that is a long, slow walk. A long time ago, the folks from SYSBM asked me, should black nerds or black men that didn't fit in, educated lames that didn't fit in, should they escape the black community? I told them, yeah. A community should feed you and serve you as a part of you. You're part of it, it's a part of you. Your body is a community of cells. Your body as a community of cells has to feed each and every cell. A cell that sacrifices itself for the body dies. And if you're not being served, you're not being fed, you're not being nurtured inside the community, then you're going to die. So you got to find another community to belong to that you can thrive and survive and be fed. And maybe, just maybe, what we call the black community is no longer that community for us. I remember a friend of mine, he said 30 years ago that maybe the black family was a survival arc. It wasn't meant to survive. A survival arc is there to get you from one place to the next. Survive long enough to make it to the promised land, and then it doesn't have a use anymore. In fact, you tear it up and you rebuild it into shelters and other kinds of things because it served its purpose. Maybe the black community and black family has served its purpose. Maybe you have served your purpose to the black woman and your reason for being together no longer exists. I don't know. Barack and Michelle Obama was obviously a political marriage, in my opinion. Could there have been love and affection within that marriage? I hope so. They were together for over 30 years. I hope so. But maybe, just maybe, the marriage they had was a survival arc. Maybe it is a survival mechanism for him to get from one place to the next. And maybe the time for that survival arc is over. Maybe he's reached his destination. It's got him through coming out of Harvard Law all the way to the presidency and beyond. And maybe the time of his usefulness is over. I don't know. But it's symbolic of what black men have gone through over the past 20 years, especially the last 150. Maybe the relationship between black men and black women no longer serve either party. I don't know. Maybe it is time for SYSBM and a long, slow walk away. Even though black women resisted and are trying to hold you in place for what end, I don't know. Hold you in place long enough for them to elevate themselves, because they were getting ready to throw you overboard when it came to Kamala Harris. Had Kamala Harris gotten in, they're ready to throw you overboard. Maybe, maybe not. But Barack Obama's long, slow walk was telling. It was an exclamation point. It's telling. It's a visceral, visible example of what black men have to go through in this walk we call America. In this journey we call white America, and what black men have to go through. And from the time that you're a baby to the time that you close your eyes in that dirt, this is your walk. And they tell you that you have a partner. They tell you that you have a companion. They tell you that you have a counterpart in name only. And we have to look back and see, was she ever really with us? Was she ever really with us? We were with her, but was she ever really with us? Because when it comes down to representation and sacrifice and even elevation, even feeding, it's Michelle Obama and Barack Obama in this instance tells you all you need to know. She was never with him. He's with her. She was never with him. She was never a ride or die, even though they claimed to be, even though she claimed to be. He was always a resource and an irritation to be managed. And it has not come out more viscerally than this. And maybe that's the way black women see us. We're an irritation and a resource to be managed. And when it comes down to our feelings and our image and our wishes, to them it doesn't matter. SYSBM, brothers. Ain't nobody coming for you. Save yourself, black men. You gotta swim, because ain't nobody throwing you a lifeline. So be ready. For that, I'm out of here. BGS out. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.